President Bilberry, Vice President Haynes, to Parish Presidents Freeman, Boyette, Pierce, and Thompson, to Congress Vice President David Thomas, Dean Melvin Russian, to Director General Burnett King, and to the Director General's staff, Brothers Jasmine Matthews, Marcus Dixon, Abram Flowers, and Tellis Hunter. To the Dean's office managers, Carolyn Russian, and to the office staff. To the greatest administrator this side of heaven, and to our Congress Registrar, Pearlie Johnson, and the registration staff. To the most awesome faculty and staff ever known to Christian education. To every pastor, preacher, minister, evangelist, prophet, bishop, elder, and doctor in the building. To every blood-washed, born-again, baptized believer. I am excited, elated, and enthralled at the opportunity to stand before you tonight and greet you in divine love. I thank God tonight for the greatest church this side of heaven, the New Gideon Baptist Church. That's the Gideon, that's the Gideon. I also thank God for my good thing, Kim. She's here tonight. I asked my wife to stand. Amen. I thank God for my parents and my two aunts that are sharing, and any other family members that I can't see. I'm going to ask my family to stand now. Come on, y'all got to go quick. We ain't got much time. We thank God for Brother Donovan Benoit, who is a representative of Aramark and who has worked tirelessly to make sure that everything we needed was in place. I must say this year that this year's Congress, I believe, is one for the record books. Our Congress was kicked off with our 150-voice 4th District Choir. And if I must say so myself, they sung us silly on Sunday evening. My hat goes off to Pastor Webster, Sister Valerie Banks, and the Church Growth Division. I am grateful to those of you who pre-registered and to those of you who registered early. There is a difference. To those of you who registered on site, I prayed for a smooth registration, and I believe that God granted my request. 4th District, we have registered for this year's Congress 96 churches. All right. This year is also history-making in that we assigned 15 first-time Congress teachers to our faculty and 5 of the hardest-working brothers to our staff. Amen. I tell you, God is doing great things. I'm going to ask our Director General and the Director General's staff if they would stand just right quick wherever you are. The Director General, Pastor King, and the staff, that some of them are in the back. We thank God for you. These brothers worked hard. God bless you. God bless you. However, in the midst of all of our great accomplishments and all of our accolades and all of our acclamation, we are just beginning to scratch the surface of Christian education in the greater Baton Rouge area. For as many of us that are here tonight, there are 3 times as many people lost in sin in our neighborhoods where we and our churches reside. People are on their way to hell, and the church is just coming to church. People are drowning in their waywardness, and the church is just coming to church. People are in need of help, hope, and healing, and the church is just coming to church. There are fathers neglecting their children, leaving their mothers to do it all. And there are mothers leaving their children at home alone to raise themselves while they go out and have a good time, and the church is just coming to church. Which forces me to ask two questions tonight. Number one, how long can the church survive if all it does is just come to church? And then number two, how should a church confront this dilemma and be conformed to do and be more? And those two questions taxis us out to the runway of our text tonight. Our text is found in Luke chapter 5, verse 4, the B clause. If you're not fast, then read it when you get home. The B clause of the 4th verse, the 5th chapter of Luke, it reads, "Launch out into the deep and let down your nets." And so for the remainder of my time tonight, I would like to talk about deep water.